Oh, that was a big ass but hello everyone, my name's Mr. GG. As you can see by the picture, we're doing What If Deku Was Wolverine Part 8. The final part. Told you Season 7. Also, a quick side note. Oops, shit. Sophie's hero name will be She-Wolf. I got this comment from Demon Blue Dragon. Sorry for that. I literally had to go through my laptop to find your name. Yes, I've got a laptop because I have it up at the moment. That keeps track of everything for me, like comment wise. Now, that what to do video, I will release the actual trailers. That was just questions and a little update for you. Fucking leg. Okay. So, where we left off, Izuku was having just getting told what heroes should do and was about to get arrested. But thanks to Aizawa, he stopped that. And yeah. I just remembered I forgot to do the Island event. I probably won't be doing that all the time. For an instant. Reason being because it involves Mirio. And those who haven't met yet. And the provisional licenses. I'll be doing that in this one. I didn't do it in the Conduit one or the Dark Being one because they weren't, they were kind of a part of it, but I've got to do it for Dark Being, which I'll do at some point. So, don't come at me with that bullshit. Now, let's get back to the what if. It's been, I might skip a week. During this time, Izuku and the girls have been basically sitting down and staying together when they get called to Principal's Nezu office. Now this is a dorm system right now. This is how I'm going to introduce the dorm system. They called to the office by Principal's Nezu, and they're talking about having the other students in the dormitories because the villains always just seem to know where we are. Izuku is not a big fan of this, saying, does that mean we're going to have to deal with him? As Nezu says, yes, I'm afraid you're going to have to deal with those prejudiced kinds of people. But, it's the way of life. Yeah, fucking no, Nezu. As long as they don't touch any of my stuff, or my wolves, or my motorcycle, or my girls, it's fine. As the three girls basically blush, saying, your girls? As he says, yeah. As they basically just hug him, saying, aww. Nezu going, Yes, very well, this can be done. And I please do advise you trying to get along with your classmates. I know the only person you do like is your sister and Aizawa. And Todoroki, young Todoroki. But please try and get along with the other classmates. As he says, as Izuku basically just grunts, yes. Oh. So, the teachers go and talk to the parents. They sign off, including Bakugo's, even though he's not there at the moment. Now, I know the dorm system is supposed to be introduced before the no, it's actually supposed to be introduced after the One for All fight, from memory. Yeah. So they're called in and all that. I think the only people who'd be extremely wary because of their freak of a son being there, shit, my pen, would be Inko and Logan. Now they're arguing. I'm gonna say Zuku's there because he wanted to go see his sister at the time. He met All Might and Aizawa saying, "Oh, hi, you two." As they say, "Hold on, I thought you hated your parents." As Izuku says, "I do, but my sister was with them, so I'm forced to see them. It's her way of us trying to get back together, but that ain't fucking happening in 1,000 years. And mind you, I can't live that long. They'll die before they accept me. And let me tell you, they'd rather do that. Fucking assholes. Fucking ungrateful parents. Fucking this, fucking that." As they walk in, Izuku goes straight to his sister's room, knocking on it, saying, "Yo, you in?" As she says, "Yeah, come in." Like, cool. As he walks in, not even saying a word to his parents, as Aizawa leans over to All Might, saying, "Yeah, it seems like he really doesn't like them. I mean, I don't blame him." As All Might says, "Yes, that is true, but Yamadori must get over this." As Aizawa says, "Well, considering what they did to him, I'm not counting on that." So as they're talking, the parents ask why the teachers are here. Is it because of their freak of a son and what a mistake it was to have him? Aizawa really wants to yell at them, but All Might stopped them. As All Might's saying in a calm voice, "You do know he might be a mutant, but he's done more for the class done more and been through more than anything than you have." As they go, "No, he hasn't. So what? It's not like he's been in war or anything." As Izuku hears, he yells, "Yes, I have. No thanks to you, you ungrateful fucks." As they say, "Shut up, freak. You're not ours." As Izuku says, "Yeah, no shit. Disown you and I don't own you. Not my parents, as far as I know. You're just people that fucking birthed me, unfortunately. Fucking waste of space." As the sister basically calms Izuku down. They're still not okay with their daughter hanging around with such a monster. And at that point, Izuku basically slashes the walls, leaving. Actually, he brings out his claws, leaving scratch marks and everything everywhere. Leaving. Walking out to the door. As they say, "That freak destroyed our home. How dare he?" as All Might says, well, you kind of did deserve it. I mean, look at yous. You treat him as trash, and yet you say he's your son. As I say, yeah, unfortunately, so what about it? As they say, as All Might says, so you do love him, correct? As they say, no. I mean, why would we love such a creature? He's, well, a savage, something to be used. I'm gonna say they sign off on it just because his Sophie said, well, if you don't, I'm also disowning you. Because that's the only way for her to get them to do anything that involves Izuku. Because they know if she disowns them, they won't have any children. And all that. So yeah. They sign off on it. Izuku's just waiting around the corner, really fucking pissed. Saying, fucking ungrateful fucking pieces of shit. I'm swearing a lot, sorry. I should try and get that under control, but probably won't. It's me after all. Anyway, as Aizawa and All Might see this, they go, huh, your parents are dicks. As he says, yeah, no shit. Unfortunately, well, at least now they got at least they signed it off, so now I have to look at their fucking ugly mugs. As All Might says, easy young Izuku. Just because they don't love you does not mean... What? All Might, what? That I can't talk shit about them? Yeah, then they talking shit about me. Ungrateful races of space. Fucking rah, 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 rah. They die, I know I won't fucking weep a tear. So, yeah. So, as they head back, and anyway, I'm gonna say All Might wants the what was it? Ask Izuku to come in and help them with the rescue plan of helping to get Bakugo Katsuki back. Izuku comes in, and a lot of the heroes say, "Hold on, isn't that the freak that won the..." Is All Might immediately stops him and says, "Say freak one more time, and I will have him throw you out the fucking window." No one hurts this boy, no one calls him a freak, you got that. As they all say, yes. Yes, All Might. yeah. That being taken care of. They ask what they should do. Izuku giving basically a military rundown. As they say, hold on, you know military tactics? As he says, I was treated as a weapon, remember? So I know a lot more than you people. I might look young, but I'm actually 22, 23. So go fuck yourselves. Anyway. As this happens, they are currently doing all this. And the one who knocks on the door, I'm gonna say is Izuku. As he knocks on and says, hello, did someone order a pizza? As he basically cuts open the door and says, hello. At that time, everyone shits themselves because they weren't expecting someone like Izuku to come through the door like that. Saying, hold on, isn't that the mutant that as Shigaraki comes through, walking through, going, shit, the fuck you doing here? As Izuku says, apparently I'm after that dipshit, so mind giving him back so I don't have to cut you in half. And trust me, you should know better than anyone, Shigaraki Tomura. And Shigaraki basically freezes and goes, all might busts through the wall saying, I'm here. As he looks and sees that everyone's shit scared, going, young Izuku, what did you do? As he says, do you not remember what I told you what happened? As he says, yes, right. So they're shit scared of me. Yes. Actually, you wouldn't say young Izuku, you'd say, Wolverine. The reason I haven't brought the others in is because I don't want them to be into it right now. So, yeah. Anyway, that being taken care of. That Trig guy basically is doing it. But he's also seen as a quirky agent, not a mutant, due to him just wearing bark. Actually, no, he would be seen as a mutant, but a lot of people just fucking hate him because he's a mutant. Actually, no. It's a quirk. He's able to turn into a type of a person that turns into the bark and able to use it. Anyway, into a tree, basically. Anyway, that's my reasoning. Go fuck yourself. Instead of Gran Torino being there, Izuku's replaced Gran Torino, so that's why. As All For One basically teleports them all away. I did give Mirio one for all, didn't I? Yes. I did. I want to say Mirio's there, but he's still doing research on Overhaul. So that's why. So during this time, just remember Mirio's doing Overhaul stuff. Izuku is teleported with All Might, but Izuku is right next to Bakugo. He releases Bakugo saying, you know, the only reason I came is because All Might asked me. If it was up to me, I would have left you here. As Bakugo says, I knew you were a fucking weak freak. As he basically proceeds to knock Bakugo out by punching him a few dozen times, saying, just stay there, be grateful you're fucking alive. As he's walking to All Might, All Might's getting defeated at this point, as Izuku basically brings out his claws and starts running on all fours to attack All For One. All For One sees this and freezes, like, oh shit, it's that guy. It's the guy that cut off my fucking arm. And then proceeds to mutilate All For One. If you don't know what I mean by that, he's cutting him up and making him look like he's worse for air. As All Might tries to stop Izuku, saying, young Wolverine, don't do this. You know you... As by this time, Izuku has already killed All For One. Saying, you do know, All Might, that he's got a healing quirk, so he's gonna heal from this. He'll be fine. I'm not gonna say he's dead. I'm gonna say he's very badly injured. As All Might says, okay. Oh, how did you know he has a healing quirk? As he turns around, as Izuku turns around, facing All Might, saying, you do know I've lived for 22 years, right? I can tell when someone's got a quirk due to my senses and what quirks they have. As he says, yes, correct. Alright. How long is this video we got before? Oh, it's like a fucking short-ass video. One of the shortest ones I've ever done. Wow. Fuck me, I'm losing my touch. So after this video is the what if Deku had the outside smart. Keep an eye out for that, and yeah. Anyway, back to the story. Sorry for cutting it all the time. Ow. Izuku, talking with All Might, that day's done, is All For One's basically he's thrown into prison. Before he says, I have given my quirk away to, as Izuku says, to what, Shigaraki? Handjob? Really? I mean, I know he's a villain and all, but him? Dude acts like a fucking child. I mean, how desperate can you be? Jeez. So you know, if I find him, I am gonna kill him. So that pesky ass quirk is no longer around. And yeah, All For One's taken to jail. All Might thanks Izuku. Izuku's not given any fucking credit due to him being a mutant. And a lot of people saying that mutant almost killed that villain. If it wasn't for All Might, he would have, as All Might says, you say freak mutant one more time, or freak, I will have him unleash his anger. Just so you know, this young man did more than any of you did. Because I'm gonna say, All Might's a savage in this figure. And he's kind of annoyed. Press conference comes, and a lot of the people saying, why do you have mutants in your school? And how dare you have freaks and that in your school? As president, I don't know why I said president. I mean, Principal Nezu stands up and says, so what would you call me then? A freak? Because as far as I know, that young man has done more than any other hero, and has been through more than what I have. As they say, oh yeah, what? As Nezu says, experimentation, war, being pulled apart by the drained of blood, and used as a weapon. He might not look like he has a lot of scars, but he's healed from them. And he's older than what you would think he is. He's lived on this earth for 22 years. So 22 years worth of experimentation, war, and all that. As they say, oh, we don't believe him. We don't believe that. You're just making him sound bad. Trying to make us feel bad. As I'm gonna say they got some critical footage from the US, mainly because Izuku killed all the people and the US is shit scared of them because they know he could have come to them and killed them all. He could have, but he won't. Probably. No, he won't. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna have someone else do that. And that's for later. Anyway. So, yeah, anyway. What was I? Right, footage, they show basically the primal aspects of Izuku and everything they've done to him. Now, the press, this is being shown on live TV. As right now, the press understand what Izuku's going through. And his parents, I'm doing air quotation marks right now, basically scandaled and all that. Basically put up saying these people did this to this young man, saying all that, saying this, that, this, that, this, that. So, yeah. That's the end of that. Izuku goes on, I'm gonna say dates. And goes on the dates with the 3 girls. They say thank you, and he goes on dates with the 3 of them. I'm gonna say they had to talk beforehand, saying they can share, I guess. I don't know, I don't really know. I'm not comfortable with all this lovey-dovey shit. Considering my life is a shithole. It looks like experiences. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, bye. See you in the next one.